Have you ever felt drained after interacting with certain people or situations? Well, let's dive deep into this. Imagine you're a sponge soaking up the world's emotions, feelings, and energy. Sounds overwhelming, right? This is the life of an empath, a person who is energetically open and receptive. Now let's take this a step further. Picture someone or something squeezing that sponge dry. These are the energy vampires. They're not the fang-bearing, cape-wearing figures from folklore, but they can be just as draining. Energy vampires can be people, like that friend who always has a crisis, or situations, like a toxic work environment. They feast on others' energy, leaving empaths feeling depleted, exhausted, and out of balance. So what's an empath to do? The answer lies in the concept of energetic hygiene. Just like we protect our physical health by washing our hands, we can safeguard our energetic health too. Energetic hygiene involves being discerning about where our energy goes, setting boundaries, and employing shielding techniques. Why is this important? Well, our energy is our life force. It's what fuels us to dream, create, and manifest our reality. If our energy is constantly being drained, it's like trying to run a marathon with a flat tire. It's not just about feeling tired, it's about not being able to live our best lives, to fulfill our potential, to make our unique mark on the world. So let's get serious about energy. Let's recognize that some people and situations are energy vampires, and that we, especially if we're empaths, need to be wise about where our energy goes. Let's learn how to protect and nurture our energy so we can be the vibrant, powerful beings we're meant to be. Recognize that as an empath, your energy is precious and needs to be protected. The journey to understanding energy drain begins here. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the importance of energetic hygiene, setting boundaries, and more in the upcoming scenes. So, what's the deal with energetic hygiene, you might ask? Well, let's dive right in and make sense of it. Energetic hygiene is akin to physical hygiene. Just as we wash our hands, take showers, and brush our teeth to keep our physical bodies clean and healthy, we also need to cleanse our energy to keep our energetic bodies vibrant and strong. We wouldn't walk around all day with dirt on our hands, right? Similarly, we shouldn't let negative energy cling to our energetic bodies. Think of your energy like a sparkling, clean window. When it's clean, you can see clearly, and sunlight streams in unobstructed. But if that window starts to get grimy, it's harder to see, and less light gets in. That's what happens when we neglect our energetic hygiene. The grime of other people's energy, or even our own negative thoughts and emotions, can cloud our energy, making us feel heavy, drained, or even unwell. Here's the thing though, we're not just talking about warding off negative energy. Energetic hygiene is also about cultivating and maintaining positive energy. It's about keeping your energetic field so vibrant and strong that negative energy simply can't stick. Now, you might be wondering, how do I do that? Don't worry, we'll get into the specifics in the next scenes. For now, just understand that energetic hygiene involves practices like setting boundaries, shielding techniques, detaching energetic cords, and nurturing your own energy reserves. These practices help you to be discerning about where your energy goes and to limit your time around energy vampires. They allow you to focus on nurturing your own energy so that you can manifest a better world for yourself and those around you. So, in a nutshell, energetic hygiene is all about keeping your energy clean, vibrant, and strong. It's about maintaining your well-being, not just protecting it. It's about ensuring that your light shines brightly no matter what. Remember, energetic hygiene isn't just about protection, it's about maintaining your well-being. Setting boundaries may sound simple, but it's not always easy, right? It's like trying to construct a fence around a garden that's never had one. You know it's necessary, but where do you start? Boundaries are your personal energy fence. They protect your life force from being drained by energy vampires. Without them, you're like an all-you-can-eat buffet, open to anyone who wants to feast on your energy. So, how can you set these energy boundaries? First, let's understand that it's not about building walls or shutting people out. It's about discerning where your energy goes, making sure it's not being sucked into a black hole of negativity. Now, imagine you have a friend. We'll call her Alice. Alice is a classic energy vampire. Every time you're around her, you feel drained, tired, and just out of sorts. You love Alice, but she is a drain on your energy. So what do? Setting boundaries with Alice doesn't mean cutting her out of your life. It means limiting the time you spend with her. Maybe instead of hanging out for hours, you spend 30 minutes having coffee. You limit the energy buffet, so to speak. But what about when it's not as simple as limiting time? What if the energy vampire is a family member or a coworker? That's where inner boundaries come into play. You need to mentally and emotionally prepare yourself before interacting with them. You can do this by visualizing a protective bubble around yourself, by grounding yourself, or by simply reminding yourself that you have the power to protect your energy. Remember, it's not about refusing to help or be there for others. It's about making sure that you're not sacrificing your own well-being in the process. You have to put on your own oxygen mask before you can help others with theirs. And yes, setting boundaries takes practice. It's like a muscle that needs to be trained. But once you've got it, you'll find that your energy is no longer being drained, but is being used to fuel your own dreams and aspirations. Boundaries aren't just a line in the sand, they're a line in your energy field. Ever thought of yourself as a superhero with an energy shield? Well, in a world where energy vampires lurk around every corner, that's precisely what you need to be. Shielding techniques, my friends, are your personal force fields, your invisible armor against those who would drain your vitality. They're the secret to retaining your life force and using it to manifest a better world, instead of wasting it on toxic relationships or negative environments. Now, there are countless shielding techniques out there, but we're going to focus on one that's particularly effective and easy to use, especially for you empaths. It's called visualizing an energetic egg or bubble. I know it sounds a bit odd, but stick with me. This energetic egg or bubble is an imaginary barrier you create around yourself. It's like your own personal force field, separating you from the energy vampires. Picture it, an egg or bubble glowing with vibrant protective energy completely surrounding you. This is your sanctuary, your safe space. Within this bubble, you are in control. Your energy is your own, and no one else can touch it. Every morning when you wake up, take a moment to close your eyes and visualize this energetic egg. Feel its power, its protective energy. Know that within this bubble, you are safe, you are protected, and your energy is yours alone. Throughout the day, whenever you feel drained or overwhelmed, remember your bubble. Recall its protective glow and let it shield you from the draining forces around you. And at night before you sleep, again, visualize your bubble. Feel it replenishing your energy, preparing you for the next day. Remember, this is not just some fanciful notion. This is a powerful tool, a psychological armor that can protect you from energy vampires. And the more you practice, the stronger your bubble becomes. So, there you have it. The energetic egg or bubble, your personal energy shield. It's your first line of defense against those who would drain your vitality, your secret weapon in the battle for your energy. Your energy shield is your secret superpower. Do you feel tied down by some relationships in your life? If your answer is yes, then you might be dealing with what we call energetic cords. Imagine these cords as invisible lines of energy that connect us to people, places, or situations. They're like highways for emotions and energy to travel back and forth. Now, not all cords are bad. Some can represent healthy, loving connections. But others, particularly those with energy vampires, can drain your energy, leaving you feeling depleted and exhausted. So how do we detach these energy-draining cords? It's a process called energetic cord cutting. Picture this. You're a tree, and these cords are vines wrapping around your trunk, leeching off your nourishment. To regain your energy, you need to prune these vines to let your tree breathe and grow freely. But remember, this isn't about severing relationships. It's about reclaiming your energy. Here's how to do it. First, find a quiet space where you can focus. Close your eyes, take deep breaths, and visualize the cords extending from your body. Identify which ones feel draining. Once you've found them, imagine a pair of golden scissors in your hand, and with love and gratitude for the lessons learned, cut these cords. Feel the release as you do so, the lightness that comes from freeing yourself. After cutting these cords, it's essential to fill the void they leave behind with positive energy. Visualize a warm, healing light enveloping the areas where the cords were cut, sealing and healing them. This process may take time, and that's okay. You might need to repeat it a few times before you feel a genuine shift in your energy. Just remember, you're in control of your energy. You decide where it goes and who it connects with. And it's okay to protect your energy. It's okay to say no to energy vampires. It's okay to prioritize your well-being. By cutting these cords, you're not ending relationships, you're reclaiming your energy. And in doing so, you're taking a significant step toward leading a more balanced and energetic life. What are you doing to nurture your own energy reserves? It's a question worth pondering, isn't it? As empaths, we're naturally tuned into the energies and emotions of those around us, but often we forget to tune into our own. So let's talk about self-care, rejuvenation, and the art of nurturing our energy reserves. Self-care isn't just a buzzword, it's a vital practice that helps keep our energy levels in check. Thinking about self-care, it's not just about pampering ourselves with bubble baths or indulging in a favorite treat, although those things are great too. It's about recognizing our own needs and taking action to meet them. Meditation is one powerful way to rejuvenate. It's like hitting the reset button on your energy levels. It allows you to tune out the noise of the world and tune into your inner world. When you meditate, you create a space of calm within yourself, a sanctuary where your energy can rest and replenish. Getting out in nature, too, can do wonders. Nature is a symphony of soothing sights, sounds, and sensations. A simple walk in the park, a hike through the woods, or even just sitting quietly in a garden. These are all ways to connect with the Earth's energy. It's a gentle reminder that we're part of something bigger, something beautiful, and it can help refill our energy reserves. Then there are creative pursuits. Painting, writing, dancing, playing an instrument, or any other form of creative expression can be incredibly energizing. When we create, we tap into a source of energy that's pure, positive, and potent. It's a way to channel our energy in a positive direction, to express ourselves, and to cultivate joy. So, take time to nurture your energy reserves, be it through meditation, nature walks, creative pursuits, or any other activity that feeds your soul. Remember, it's not about being selfish, it's about self-preservation. You can't pour from an empty cup after all. To protect your energy, you must first replenish it. So how can you protect your energy as an empath? Let's recap, shall we? We've journeyed through some serious terrain today, haven't we? We've unpacked the concept of energetic hygiene, which is as crucial as brushing your teeth or washing your face. It's about keeping your energy clean and clear of any unwanted vibes. You wouldn't let dirt pile up on your skin, so why let it accumulate in your energy field? Then we moved on to setting boundaries. It's all about saying no when you need to, setting limits on your time and energy. Remember, you're not a limitless resource, and it's okay to prioritize yourself. Don't let anyone guilt you into overextending yourself. You're no good to anyone if you're burnt out. Next, we dove into shielding techniques. Imagine an energetic egg or bubble surrounding you, keeping the good in and the bad out. It's like your personal force field, and you've got the power to control what gets through, just like you wouldn't let just anyone into your home. Don't let just any energy into your bubble. We also talked about detaching energetic cords. These are the invisible ties that bind us to people or situations. Sometimes they can be draining, and it's essential to cut those cords when they no longer serve us. It's not about severing relationships, but about freeing yourself from unhealthy attachments. Lastly, we explored the importance of nurturing your own energy reserves. It's about taking care of yourself, replenishing your energy, and focusing on what gives you joy and peace. Your energy is precious, so spend it on what truly matters. So there you have it, the rundown on how to protect your energy as an empath. It might seem daunting at first, but with practice, it'll become second nature. It's about being aware, being proactive, and most importantly, being kind to yourself. As an empath, your energy is your greatest asset. Protect it, nurture it, and use it to manifest a better world.